Hello, hello. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. It's stuck. Hey, Sarah. Hi, Dean. It's stuck on my earring. Hey, Chief. Hey, Chief. How you doing? Okay, good. How is everybody this evening? Hey. Everybody have a good month. Was it? Oh my gosh, Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's the first of the month. Wake up. Y'all, it's the first of the month. This will be the third. It'll be the last time I say Happy New Year. Happy New Year! Oh goodness. Okay. Let's see here. Oh. Okay, good. Okay. You change your profile. Sarah notices everything. Sarah's gonna be my little detective. She knows everything. Let me see. Happy New Year! Because it's the spring, so this would technically be like the new year. Because everything is starting fresh. Excuse me. Because back in the olden days, there was 13 months, and each month had 28 days. But here we are. Chief, do you know the game Snake Clash? Why? Right, these months and days and years fly by. You're right, Dean. They are flying by. Hello, Preppy. Hi, it's Emma from OMD Channel. Emma Hogan, and I have a new channel. Hi, Emma. How are you? You changed your name, huh, Emma? How have you been? I was watching The Residents. Y'all know that show is good. It's really, really good. So I was watching that. Hence I missed the early 2000s. I missed the prices. I missed the prices. Oh, let me put my lip gloss on. I didn't put no earrings on. I'm already for bed, you see? I'm good. Gotta go. Good night, Emma. Because I have one and one of the names was Chief. Oh, okay. Remember tax-free weekend? They still have that, Dean. They still got tax-free weekend. We just don't have no kids. But best believe they still do tax-free weekend. First weekend in August, they do tax-free. Don't remember tax-free weekend. That's funny. What's up, Dean? What's up, Chiefs? Hey, Misfit. How are you? Even though I wasn't alive. They still have it though, Chief. Hello, Francisco. Hola. I'm so sorry, guys. Bye, Sarah. Well, I'm gonna buy shoes. Yes, buy shoes and what electronics was tax free, right? But low key, I feel like now, thank you, Francisco. I feel like now they just raise the prices and then show it's a discount, so it's still probably the same price, or maybe a little bit more than it was before. Okay. It's marketing. You learn so much about marketing and sales when you're in it. There's a book. What's the name of the book? Oh my gosh. Be honest. Hey, in a dozy. Feeling good though. Glad you're feeling good, Miss Fit. You work out today? I have our shoes closed. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. How is Crystal, Dean? How is Crystal? I'm already knowing you. What? What does on that mean? Is that slang for something? Thanks. Thank you. Just a little, gotta start the year off right. Okay. Yes. Yes. I'm basically saying on that just a different. I'm basically saying on that just a different way. Okay. Why though? Instead of saying on that pole, you say on that pole. Oh, well, why though? Is it like tomato type thing, or like what? 86 seconds. Someone banned me from the stream. You are cute and okay. Because that's just dim, of course. It's called slang. That is not Ebonics. Because that don't even sound like... If you're going to do Ebonics, at least it be something that makes sense. That don't even make sense. Ebonics, look, if that's Ebonics, we've gone downhill. I'd rather have y'all WT whatever, them be more Ebonics than what that was. That'll be extra. No overtime for me today. For shizzle my nizzle. Now that's better. That's better. I'm already on it. And it's only 8. I'm only 8 minutes in. I don't know how long it's gonna be. Good evening. Hello, Tube You. How are you? I feel like I'm having some webs on my arm. How is everybody? I spent the day making my offer. I finally made the offer. I posted. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Okay. I'm good. Got me a massage. Oh, interesting. How we got all the way to that, Dean? Just a massage, huh? Interesting. Chief. What is that, Chief? English, please, sir. Dean, don't be hating. Don't be hating. Don't wink at me. I didn't wink at you, did I? Hello, is it come 73. Chief, what does that mean? Yeah, she suggested I needed. Okay. Was this like a full body massage? This is like chair massage? What kind of massage we talking here? Massages can end up with happy endings. She suggested you needed something a couple days ago. In a pink robe. That's what she suggested. Well, there's Dreamcast and there's Q. Malibu's Most Wanted. I have no idea what you're talking about. What? Francisco. Aysia Donde. I don't know what that is. English, please. Somebody translate for me. I'm Dean. Chief is going full Peggy Hill. No idea. Him and Francisco. At least Francisco is, Francisco is Francisco, so it makes more sense. All this junk mail. Don't nobody care about that stuff. Junk. And my English and Spanish. Francisco is speaking Brazilian Portuguese. Oh, that's sexy. I have no idea what that says, though. So many languages in the world, I tell you. I love that, though. I just don't know them all. He never replied back, right? Interesting. And GP speaking Spanish too. Boom. Was the funniest him and Dale. What are y'all talking about? And then Deem act like he didn't answer my question. Francisco, I'm sure Spanish comes in really handy. Sorry, right. Thank you, Dean. What the goats? I definitely did answer it. What did you answer? You said you had a massage. Get the hell out. I don't watch that. So what was your answer? Yes, it was full body. Ooh. Okay. Nice. And she's a nurse, right? You said she's a nurse? So she's good with her hands, eh? Got insurance for our tractors and stuff today. Yep. Did you have a happy ending? Did y'all keep it clean? Got insurance for our tractors and stuff today. Went and got some new toys. Ooh, new toys we love. Oh, yeah. She's been too busy hugging trees to get any pop culture references. Oh my gosh. I was talking to my grandma about that today. She's like, I could, because we were watching one of those home renovation shows, and they had a tornado, and 11 trees fell on their house, but thankfully they did hit the roof and stuff, but they had some damage, but they were all still okay. And she was talking about cutting all the trees, and I was like, no, I love trees. I love them. You can't cut them. I was like, if you cut them all, then we'd all die because we wouldn't have anything to clear our air. Oh. I was like, trees have so much that I feel like they're just taken for granted. I don't like that. You know, like seniors are. Like people just kind of throw senior citizens to the curb. I feel like they're about trees. They all matter. Aysia tree. Wrap your leaves around me. Hush. Let's see. Get good at why you in bed so early. It's not that I'm in bed early. It's just usually I just don't have my hair wrapped. But fun fact, I never unwrapped it. That's why I look like you know how you like plan to do so many different things as the day goes on, and then you don't do them. It's kind of like that. Like I did get up. I started today I got up at 7. So I did good. I got up at 7. Because by the time we got off here, 3. Then I got up at 7. I was doing good. And then I did my journaling. And then I went back to bed. So we're working on it. And then I got back up at 9. And I did my walk and stuff. And then I did my workout. I do my 10-15 minute ab workout. I did that. Showered and stuff. Then I started working on my offer. And I worked on my offer most of the day. So I put my offer out. I did batch my LinkedIn. Something else I was supposed to do today. I sent out a couple emails. I read my book. Oh, I was going to read that book to y'all today. I'm going to wait till maybe a couple more people get on. I'm going to read the book to you today. It was very good. Very, very good. You know that my favorite book that I read to y'all. Let me see here. So TV show proved your theory wrong that trees are in the house. No, I'm not saying that. Let me be clear. My thought process is trees don't intend to fall on your house. That's what I'm saying. They try to avoid them at all costs. A tornado is not of a tree, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like if a tree falls, generally it tries to avoid your house. But what I'm saying is if a tornado, trees are uprooted, that is nothing that they can handle, right? A really large storm that's not necessarily in large winds, that's not necessarily of their what they would want to have, right? So that's kind of out of their hands, it's an act of God at that point. However, I do think that when trees do, and if it's them knowing that they're about to fall, then they'll miss it, right? Because it's happened too many times. the house I moved out of, the tree was in the front yard. When I moved in, the tree had already fallen. The tree was, it was tilted this way. And it was probably about a good, I don't know, 10 feet. They had chopped most of it off. So when I got there, the tree was already gone, but 10 feet of it was still out there. So within the course of that first month that I was there, they took it and ground it out, which I asked the people to cut some of it. And I had two big things in my front yard. Never did anything with them for like years until they ended up dry rotting. But I should have cut them because they were like really good trees, and I wanted to cut them and do like epoxy and stuff and like make like wooden clocks, but I never got around to it. I'm not much of a DIY girly anymore. It's just too much time. It's time consuming. I don't do DIY stuff. Anyway, last year, two years ago, there was a tree in my mother's backyard, and it just barely missed her house. It hit her porch, and it ended up landing like right between her house and the neighbors. But it was a large tree, but it just missed the house. And then there was, in the front of my neighborhood, there was a tree that had just missed the house. So I'm just saying that I think that, when trees are getting ready to fall, they try to make sure that they avoid the house at all, if at all possible. Forget trees. I love hugging trees. I absolutely do. Yes, everything has energy. Everything takes up space, right? Wouldn't you, if you was a tree, wouldn't you want to hug? I don't be hugging them like that, but I do like touch them all. As many as possible. If they're like close to me. Like if I'm walking and the tree is like maybe like 3 or 4 feet away from me, maybe 5 feet, then I'll go and touch it. But if it's like in somebody's yard, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do all that because, that's not my tree. That's their tree. And they'll be like, oh, she's in my yard. So I don't do that. But I was walking today, and I was looking, and I touched some leaves, and I did put my hand on a tree, and the guy said, you need something? What you looking for? And I was like, nothing, I'm just walking. But I did have like a pebble in my shoe, so I like stopped to get it out of my shoe. But yeah. Guys, the tornado siren to run up. Oh, okay, you gotta be careful. All right, Chief. Get to the bunker, be safe. Yes, be safe, Chief. Be careful, bro. Good loophole. That's just confirmation bias. Later, Chief. Let's take your yard. And so when I left, so guess what I did when I left? When I left, I had this little avocado seed that I had been growing in my house. It had gotten to about this big, but just the roots of it. And so I was like, where do I put this? I don't want to just kill it. I was like, because I felt like it was a representation of me. So I just put it where that tree was ground. I was like, why don't we just make a tree where there was a tree, then that's no longer there. We'll just rebuild another. But, we'll see what happens. It was, because it's so ground out. I put it in there, but I don't know if it fell through or what. We shall see what happens with that tree. Maybe years from now, it grows into a big tree. But I think avocado trees, it was an avocado seed. But I think for avocado trees, in order for them to grow avocados, I think you have to have a male and a female avocado tree for them to crossbreed. Is what I believe happens, I think. Otherwise, it might just be a tree, but I don't know how big a tree it is just from the seed. No. I've been trying to... Hey, Rufus. Hey. Cedarwood smells amazing. I had 2 stacks. I let get seasoned for 2 years. Burn beautiful. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. I mean, I could have cut them up and stuff. But the house that I had, it was like a fake fireplace. And then there actually was a real fireplace, but I actually never used it. It was like a fake one in the patio that was on gas, and then there was a real one, but I didn't use it because I was like, I didn't like particularly care for that room. I would have been like, do I need something? Because okay, so when I was walking by, I didn't know that they were in there. So I was kind of looking at the door handle only because the door handle, it's like a little old house or whatever. It looks like a house, but it looks like maybe they cook out of it or something. But when I was walking close by it, it said on the thing, it said Pizza Hut. And I was like, Pizza Hut? I was like, let me find out this was an old rinky-dink Pizza Hut back in the day. And so that's what made me kind of look at the door. And then I ended up looking at the trees and stuff. So I didn't pay no attention and thinking nothing of it. Not realizing that he was in the building. And so when I went and turned around and I was putting, getting the stuff out of my shoe, I think that's why he said, what are you looking at? So he must have seen me looking at the door. But at that time, I was like, I'm not looking at anything. But I think that's what it was. And I'm cute. So, I don't know. I might walk back that way. I'm just kidding. See what free food I can get. Is it pizza in there? I don't think so. But that's like a corner store, so I'm probably not. I don't know what's in the store. Probably nothing I would want anyway. So, but that's about it. I would have had to. Oh my gosh. I don't know, because when I'm walking, I hey Reem. Hey Reem the Dream. Hello Reem the Dream. How are you? How is everybody? I did not drink enough water today. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should drink one more water today. I have 3 more of these. I had all 3 of these all day. That means I definitely did not drink enough water today. I can feel it in my throat. What's up, Reem? I'm good, thanks. How's everybody? We are good, Reem. We're so glad you can make it. How are you feeling? I'm good. My internet was out yesterday. Oh. Did you answer my question, D? Full body, but did you have was there a, what's called, or y'all still good? Are you still holding out, or you let it go? Hey, baby, how you doing? I'm good, Milton. How are you? I've been wanting to know how long y'all can last. Is it just the temptation too tough? I'm good. Yesterday. Oh, okay. Hello, Miss Fam. Good, thanks. Hey, Milton. We're stuck in reality. That's a good one, too, View. Oh, goodness. Why would you have to snatch her soul? Why would you have to snatch her soul? Why do you talk like that, Dean? Why do you talk like that? I'm not feeling well, but better than yesterday. Okay. Why are you not feeling well, Reem? What's wrong? Did you talk to Dom? Excuse me. I'm like the Energizer Rabbit. I keep going and going and going. Oh. That's how, I guess that's how Dean feel. Talking about snatching people's souls. Why did you say you, but why would you have to snatch her soul? The answer would have just been like, yes, or no. Not like you had to snatch her soul. Like, Is he like a yes, you did, or no, you didn't? I talked about 3 days ago. You still haven't heard from him? Wow, interesting. Okay. Well, I didn't, but I would. Oh, okay. She's trying you, though. She is trying you real hard, though. I'm glad you called out. Because that definitely, because, you know, she was hoping you, did you give her one back? Did you offer to give her one back? Snatch her stole, LOL. Snatch her stole. Is that what he said? Where'd you get stole? I mean, if you feel anxiety kicking in, Aysia shimmy will make it better. Works for me. That's not gonna work for Reem. You know what? Oh, you did give her one. Okay. She was waiting for you to do something else. You're not falling for the bait. She's getting very irritated, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, Reem, I don't know. That's crazy. You know, 3 days is a bit much. But, you know, he could be traveling, though. You know what I mean? Like, he could be traveling because he is, you know, he was trying to do work in the States and stuff. I mean, trying to get people in, like, the United States to do work. So, it's possible. He could have a, you know, internet outage, too, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm trying not to overthink it. Why, you think he's already married or something? I don't know. Y'all talked in a whole nother language, so I can't really say, like, you know, too much on how y'all's how solid he is, I guess. He's only been on here a couple times. Word neither. I think what? I think I feel a fever coming on. I need my medicine, Aysia. He didn't tell me about that. Yeah. Cause he asked about some sales stuff a little while ago, but we didn't talk about it after that. I recreated the Janet Jackson photo when her boyfriend had a handful. When her boyfriend, you mean the Super Bowl? That's what you're talking about? No, he's not married. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. I don't know, Reem. It's weird, right? Because I think y'all hit it off really well, so I'm not sure. But, I mean, I would just say, you know.
As evolving individuals, we strive to do more, see more, be more. With the Great Courses Signature Collection, giving you history, science, philosophy, travel the world, and more.
Okay. Nope, the other photo. You were great. Asian, nope, the other photo when she was topless. I don't remember that one. Oh, y'all giving them kind of massage? Topless massages? Oh, snap. Y'all good then. Yes, you were great, I swear. All right, Reem. Deem, I was talking about the Rolling Stones cover that Janet Jackson did. Yep. What up would you say 1993 issue? How y'all know the name, the number, the issues, and everything? 1993 issue of Rolling Stones. That's not what I see. Let me see. But when in 1993 though? Because that's like a whole year though. TVU had the 1993 taped on the inside of his locker. Oh my gosh. Aysia, cause Janet had them beautiful things out. That's why I know. I know, but 1993 is a whole year, so it would need to be like January, February, March, April, May, right? Because we have a brain. Who said you didn't have a brain? Hey, Q. What y'all on tonight? Meth. I'm just kidding. We're not on anything. We're on sleep. I'm sleepy. Okay, let's see here. Hey, Q. Hey, Q. It's Titty Tuesday. Okay, September. Thank you. September. Apparently it's Titty Tuesday, so that's what we're talking about tonight. Cute. Y'all are hilarious. Let's see here. What is that? I had to look up the cover y'all was talking about. I'm still trying to find it. Oh, okay. February. Wow, February was weird. Okay. They was like this back then? Sheesh. How you go from that to Clinton? This is weird. Hey, Snoop. What's up, Snoop? Who is that white? Sting. Oh, that's Sting. Guns, God, and abortion. The edge of you too. Am I on the right one? I must be wrong. I see Cindy Crawford. Seinfeld. Am I on the right one? Natalie Merchant. Who are these people? Whitney Houston. That's June of 1993. That's October. April. Lana Turner. Oh, there's Janet. Okay. Gotcha. How come all the women have to be either like just face or topless? What's that about? Because they were talking about it in the chat. I'm just trying to figure out why all the female ones they're really close and personal or they topless. Is it always like that? Yeah. No, I just typed in 1993. September 1993, Rolling Stones. But yeah. I emailed it to you. Oh, you emailed it. I don't need no email. Janet, I'm good. I had Crystal singing that song by Tony Braxton. Love Me Some Him. Oh my gosh. Those were the years of exploitation, right? That's usually left up to Annie Leibovitz and the other photographers or people on the photography. John Lemon, 1980. Oh gosh, I don't know if I just seen a whole bunch of naked dudes on Rolling Stone right here. February 4th, 1993. Blind Melon. And they all naked. You know, whatever. John Lennon, 1980. John Lennon, Rolling Stone cover. Thank you. Image. Let me put 1980. Because it just is a picture of his face. Oh. Yeah, I feel like I remember that one too. Like, okay. We trying to take the song up. Like, where the fans at? Is that what you're doing? I'm so confused. You might as well have just did it, Dean. You gonna sing all that in the chat? You might as well have just did it. You know. Nah, for sure won't work. What's the point to just give it to her one time? Like, listen, you're good. If she'll want more, you'll want more. I feel like, I mean, I guess in the beginning, it's the thrill of the chase. We're 6 minutes in. Aysia, you should recreate the 93 cover for. No, thank you. Especially, oh my gosh. Y'all are just loud tonight. Y'all are very loud. I feel like all y'all need to go get some. Because y'all need simmer down. Go and get you some, okay? And come back. Go and get you some. Come back. We'll be here for the next 5 minutes. You'll be finished. Let's see. I'm back. Hey Reem, glad you're back. It's for the algorithm. I'm not loud. Oh my goodness. I'm honest about what I do. Have y'all seen the videos? Have y'all seen the videos where the girls have been like getting ready to like put a dish in the sink, like she's trying to fill it up with water, and then she runs upstairs with him, and she runs back down, and she's able to turn off the water by the time the glass is already full. Before the glass is full. Hilarious. And that's also a shame. That's also a whole shame. Y'all should work on that. At Misfit, you should work on that. Just hold out. Practice. Maybe do it beforehand. Don't do that to her. That's unfortunate. That's like going through the drive-thru and getting home and they messed up your meal. What? Or they left something out. Oh, it's the worst. Hey, Get Gooder. Thank you. I have baby oil at McDonald's. I just respect the chat. But if I was to get deep in my element, then I'm going to cause a woman to flood. Okay. Aysia, that video is hilarious. And she's running like, oh, I'm about to mess up. Oh, that would be so unfortunate. Oh, so unfortunate. 5 minutes would give me a whole 2 minutes to lay there and look at her. Do not do that to women. Do not do that, because you can work on that. You can fix that. You can test that out. Practice. Practice makes perfect. Practice. It'll be better for you too, because she'll actually want to do it with you. Right? Come on, man. I'm very selfish with my troll time, you unwanted guests. I'll be inside you like Jesus. Interesting. Where at? Here we go. Black, we get it. You hate women. I love women and aliens. Okay. And himself, obviously. Good. Don't get attention on YouTube. I've been a troll since the paper food stamps. Oh, wow. You way long time, huh? Let's look up Black and Disrespectful. See what you got going on, sir. A normal ones you're talking to. I'm more famous than the word. How does it feel to be an adult and still be a troll? 45 years old, cut loose. Practice. Absolutely. Yeah, because you can practice holding it. You know what I mean? You know, make it fun. 2 minutes, make it 3 minutes. 3 minutes, make it 4 minutes. 4 minutes, make it 5 minutes. Yeah. You know? practice. I don't know. Work on your endurance. Do more push-ups. I wish I was that. Why would you wish you were that quick? More questions. Who would want to be that fast? Why would you want to be that fast? No. I ain't never lost a race in my life. I ain't gonna start now. See you tomorrow, Black and Disrespectful. Why'd you time him out? He's good for engagement. I be trying to tell y'all, listen. It wasn't that bad. Y'all be kicking people to the curb so easy. Why y'all do like 5 minutes? Y'all be trying to get people like, be people in pain and stuff. Can you bring it back? Get gooder. Negativity should never be good for engagement. I agree. He's just weird. He's different. But I don't like that. I don't ever want them to think that they are controlling anything, right? So by you timing him out, it just gives him what he wants, right? But you just leave him in. Eventually, they just leave. He don't stay long. If you notice, he stays on maybe 5 minutes, if that, and he hops off. That's fine. It's okay. No joy. I go the distance to the point I'm late for work. Ooh, really, Misfit? You go the distance, huh? Unless you want us to fire. Oh, just say the word. Oh, that may be interesting. Like y'all would do. Y'all didn't even do. Y'all didn't do disrespectful like you did Boss Dog. Huh? Think about that now. And he's your own kind. He's your own kind. Y'all did him more dirty than you did Black and Disrespectful. Think about that. What you say, Reem? A blessing and a curse, I guess. Dude, Reem, okay. What did Reem say? Not my kind at all. I don't know what kind you're talking about. Dun-dun-dun. Or what? Do you want me to do him like that? Because I'll do him worse than that. I don't want you to be like I don't want you to do him worse. No. Just the friendly banter, you know. I don't know. Because I still would like him to come back. I don't want you to like hurt him like that, you know. I don't mind like a little bit of dozens in the chat, you know, because, you know, but what's the term? Boys will be boys. So I get that part. Not my kind. Cardio just ain't never been my thing. I'm going to get it and get out. What? Get gooder? How you going to get it and get out? Like, you don't even care about the female, huh? It ain't about nothing. You've never been in love, huh? It should be that you want to take care of her, yeah? If you take care of her, she'll take care of you. You said we are a part of his kind. I said that? A part of his kind? Did I say that in that regard? Or is it something you thought I said? What does that even mean? I said maybe you should be kind, maybe? I don't know. I'll give him a chance to redeem himself. I mean, yeah, because he comes on and he'll say some stuff. He usually says the same thing. Like, if you notice, he's like a broken record. You say the same goofy things every time. He got about like 5 good liners, and then he'd be out. I guess. Oh wait, never mind. I like to take my time with it and work it. Give her those big O's and whatnot. Sure. Okay. You said Boss Dog was one. Oh, Boss Dog. Yes, I did say Boss Dog. Yeah, Boss Dog's us. Boss Dog's one of the veterans. Boss Dog's one of us, yeah. I'm so glad you said that, because now I'm going to read this book to you guys. Hey, Holy Mindset. It's kind of on you, LOL. Keep up or you're left behind. Get to Bucky. Oh, you just can't hold it, huh? That's how children are. Just can't hold it. All right. Let's see this. I would say every day we should try and get better at what our craft is. But if you just that what's coming, okay. That's unfortunate. You could have so much better what's coming if you knew how to work it. All right. Judgment makes permanent. Judgment also permanentizes. No, I don't want to read that part. Not that part, is it? I think I read that already. No, I think it was here. Okay. This is about the weather. Judgment places people into categories. Categories leave the room for exception. Leaves little room for exception. If you judge your boss as unorganized, then you tend to look at, what does that say? You tend to look at them as unorganized. You don't notice that her desk or her exercise schedule is highly organized because you use the words that lump her in a category of unorganized. Your mind creates an all-inclusive picture of her as that way. Judgments are permanent. They tend to be self-fulfilling and final. If you judge a child as dishonest and use language that communicates that belief to him, you increase the chance he will be dishonest. If you create someone as clumsy in your mind, they tend to be clumsy in the reality if you create for yourself. They then have become too honest. They have become too extra honest or extra coordinated before you release them from your judgment trap. Judgments are often inaccurate. Judgments are not only a trap, they are usually inaccurate. We generally don't have enough information to make accurate judgments. If I told you a man sitting on a bus failed to give his seat to a pregnant woman carrying packages, you may judge him as inconsiderate. If I explained further that he wore dark glasses and carried a white cane, you might make a different judgment. If you learned later that he was only impersonating a blind man, you would still have another judgment. When you judge another person, you judge him on the basis of insufficient evidence. You don't know what it's like to be inside another person's skin. There is no way you can see through his eyes. You have not lived his experiences. We are limited in what we take in through our computer-like brains. We do not see, hear, and experience everything. We see only a portion of what goes on and a glimpse of only a part of what a person really is. And yet, we often judge that person as if we see is the total and final picture. We have one meal and judge the chef as a good cook. We watch the rookie strike out 3 times in his first game and call him a bum. We have one positive experience with an airline and rate them as superior. Judgments are always based on insufficient evidence, regardless of the length of time we've known a person or a situation. I've known my parents for over 40 years, yet I don't know really what it's like to be them. What is it like to face retirement and live out later years in life? I don't know what it's like to be young and in love in the middle of World War II. I don't know what it's like to watch three young children, one of your three children die to muscular dystrophy. Again, I don't know. And I don't know all of my parents' hopes, fears, concerns, and goals. I didn't live their life experiences. They did. I know a lot about my parents, and I don't know everything. Judgment is about you. Ooh, here it gets real good. Ooh, okay, listen. Judgment is about you. Another aspect of judging that could use closer examination is the fact that judgment reveals more about the judge than it does about the person who is being judged. Consider what happens when I ask people to give me feedback on workshops I conduct. Because I want to continually improve the training I do, I use evaluation forms to collect feedback. I usually end up learning more about the people filling out the evaluation than I do about training. This is what we do in sales. The session was too long. One person will respond. Another will say, I'd like to see this spread out over more time. One participant will remark, the room was too hot. Another will comment, it was too cold. Some people like the slides. Some people will say the slide presentation, they liked it and disliked workshops. Others say the slides were boring, but the group was great. In each case, people are saying more about themselves than they are about the workshop. I received a variety of reactions about me from people who have attended my trainings and university courses. Generally, people like me, although some have not. I've been judged as humorous, intelligent, boring, flexible, rigid, excellent, average, folksy, opinionated, and encouraging. Why is it that there are so many different judgments when there is only one person being judged? There are different judgments because each person interprets the events of her life through a unique filtering system. We all see through our own filters, which are composed of the sum total of all our previous programming. Each person's mind contains different beliefs, thoughts, words, values, and experiences. And since we filter what we see through our minds, we each create a unique interpretation. Because each workshop participant sees me through a different set of filters, each because each workshop participant sees me through a different set of filters, each makes a unique interpretation. Some participants see me as helpful, others see me as an obstacle. Some notice my willingness to share, some people hear my humor, and others wonder why people are laughing. Since everyone perceives me differently, how a person sees me tells me more about them than it does about me. If someone judges me as boring, that tells me about her programming, her beliefs, and her values. It also indicates that she is choosing to bore herself with me. Her interpretation of me reveals plenty about her. It tells little about me. Likewise, if someone judges me as entertaining, that tells me about his programming, his beliefs, and his values. That interpretation reveals that he is choosing to entertain himself with me. Again, it's about him. It's not about me. Also, if I judge others, that judgment is about me. If I judge a workshop participant as lazy, I reveal more about how I choose to experiment I I reveal more about how I choose to experience the participant than I do the person himself. I tell my beliefs, my values, and my programming. Judgment Judgments are never about the thing or the person being judged. Judgments are always about the judges. Tell It Like It is a phrase made popular by Howard Cosell. He uses it to justify a judgmental mindset and convince his audience that being critical is a form of honesty worthy of respect. Actually, There is no such thing as telling it like it is. There is only telling it the way I see it, or telling it the way you see it. Howard Cosell tells it the way he sees it. He shares his judgments, his interpretations, his views. However, his judgments are not the way it is. His judgments are simply his judgments. And the other judger, his comments tell more about Howard Cosell than they do about the object or the person being judged. Talk Sense to Yourself. The Language of Personal Power by Chick Mormon. Every time I read this book, I get a slap on the wrist. I was like, it's so good though. Hey, you can judge. But we've been raised so much like that, to judge everything. You know, it's good, it's bad, it's so-and-so, so-and-so. Like, even he talks about the weather in the book. He's like, how can you judge the weather? The weather is the weather. It is what it is. The weather is good outside today. Oh, no, it's terrible outside. It's nasty, it's rainy, it's this or that. The weather is the weather, right? So, slap on the wrist by who? Because I'd be oh my gosh. I'm just saying, like, the judgment stuff. Like, I'd be giving Hugh a hard time in here. And I'd be like, oh, that might be judging. I might be judging him. So that's why I said, be mindful of that. But I also thought about Boss Dog, too. And the fact that you just don't know his story. So, if you don't know his story, you can't really, you know. I just am mindful of everybody's experience in here. And so, like, I don't mind little back and forth banter and stuff. But if I feel like it's emotional for one person more than somebody else, right, then I want to call on it. I'm going to call it. But, yeah. That's all. Because I don't know his temperament, right? I don't know how much he can take. Yeah. Hey, Robert. How are you? Age of these boys judging me for being a minute man. But get gooder, you can fix that, though. I promise you can fix that. It would be better for you. It'd be better for her. You know, it would just in general. You know, just build up some, some momentum. Some, what's the word? Some stamina. Look up some books on stamina. Practice. It'll get better. Then you be proud of yourself. You be like, ooh, look how long you like, yeah. Because are you single? If you're single, imagine if you waited, though. It would be like, but yeah. To each their own, I guess. To each their own. But yeah. It might be good for you, but the sidebar conversations that are probably being had. Oh, goodness. Okay. Robert, how's it going? Hey, Reem. Reem's still here? Okay, good. I don't know, Get Gooder. I'm not sure. Listen, you done said it too many times in chat. Jokes are, there is always a smidge of truth in jokes, so I don't know. I'm gonna take you at your word. That's what I always say. I take you at your word until you tell me otherwise, unless I see something different. I believe everything that you say in the chat until you tell me different, or I see something, or your actions don't align. You gotta just get any more practice. 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, 4 rounds. Right, exactly right. If you gonna which come, go back, go again. Go again, go again. Because it should improve. Right? Mm-hmm. Me too. Hey, just let me know when I can improve it. Oh, no. We're not starting with me. You gonna have to come. You gotta come ready. Don't piss me off. You done already told me. I'm good. I am good. No, I'm good. I believe you. Hey, Milton. That's all. Oh, so Milton's giving you some game. It's all in the mind. So if you believe you get, I just want you to just imagine that you're running a mile. I guess Just close your eyes and imagine something else. How was your day, sis? My day was good. Thank you, Robert. What is it? Okay, it's all in the mind. Robert, she was hugging trees. I didn't hug trees today. I just touched them. I feel like I can get what I need by touching them. It's not necessarily, I put my feet in the grass though. But you remember last week they got mad at me, so I can't sit where I normally sit. Usually I sit by the train tracks. Not by the train tracks, but I usually walk down there, and they was like, you can't be here, it's private property. Whatever. So now I have to find other places to enjoy myself and my quiet time. So I find this so I walk on this service road, and then I find a little spot, and I put my bare feet in the grass. But it's not a tree. And there's another tree that I like that I used to, there's one that I can sit up under in the front. And then there's one that I went by before. Where are all the other trees though? But I seen a black snake over there. So I'll go and touch the tree, but I won't hang out over there. You know what I'm saying? Because when I looked up, it was all black from what I could see. And it was I seen at least about 3 or 4 feet. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going. I'm gonna look it up though. I'm gonna Google the spiritual part of that shedding and stuff. I'm not gonna go over there. But I did see a snail today. So snail spiritual means take it slow. Don't know if I want to hear that. How did we get on this conversation? I don't know, Milton. On my trees, you mean? Nah, you told me. Wait. You told that tree to wrap its roots around you. Oh my goodness. I do love trees though. I really do. I would have to shut them up talking about you can't be here. Yeah. I know, but it was a group of them. They were all in the car together. So, and it's interesting because it was on a Saturday. It was on a Sunday. I was like, oh, so y'all don't even work during the week because I don't have the problem during the week. But I've been a good girl. Kinda. Hey, Reem. That's crazy because I was cutting grass and I seen a baby snake that had orange under it. I was curious about it. I'm not sure. Orange? Gotta make sure to keep extra dry sheets. I'm just kidding. I want to talk to Jade. Oh. Hi, Milton. How are you? And Milton is the only one who remembers Jade, because I promise you. I mean, but they were at work, though, you know? And I guess they're thinking, so it was the same guy. So the first time he was driving, and I thought he was, he was parked. And so I got on the train tracks thinking he was going to drive by. And he was like, we're not supposed to be here. I was like, well, I thought you was driving by. You know, like, you was just sitting there like it was going to be a standoff. I was like, look, I don't have a, like a cowboy standoff. Like, you in a car. I'm on foot. So I walked towards the train tracks so he can drive by. So, I don't know. Misfit mattress protector. That I do. That time of year, I always see so many rabbits at work. What kind of work do you do, Misfit? What'd you say? You work outside? I definitely know. Oh my gosh. Shoot, I feel like everybody should have a protector of some sort. Yeah, it's crazy. No, Dean. We're fine. We're fine. Let me see. I like to crisscross my eyes. Oh my gosh. It was a Sunday. It was like, I don't know. I think I showed them on the live, actually. I flipped the camera around so y'all could see them on the live. You remember? I'm back, E. Hey, Robert. Where's Q disappeared? Every time I see someone staring at me, I always just stare back and ask them what you're looking at. They say I'm just so mesmerized by your features. I used to get that a lot in Brooklyn. Like when I'm in New York, and then I was like, why are they staring at me? And then I thought, I was like, well, Aysia, you are, like if somebody haven't seen you before, right? And you're very pretty or attractive or something, people are gonna stare. So you have to get used to that. Warming up some food. Yummy. Just got home. Okay. Got it. Yeah, that's what women do. Oh, gotcha. Understandable, I guess. Understandable. Maybe he knew you from way back when, and maybe you beat him up in the past. I don't know. You know how you be talking about people. East and West? What are you talking about? Oh, it's, yeah. A lot of people have felt my wrath. All right, Dean. Dean can feel. Dean can feel you and Robert. Not much. I'm just trying to find. How you been, Robert? Had a long day. How many cars you sell? You thought they scared you because you were what? Oh my gosh! Why would you say that, Misfit? Why would you say that? Is that how you think of yourself? Don't do that. Hold out your hand. Yeah, bro, shopping game. I hear because a lot of people stare or misjudge people in different ways. Yes, I did read a passage about judgment from our favorite book. Y'all go 8 years from now, y'all gonna be like, no, because so-and-so in the book. Y'all gonna remember this book. Y'all gonna remember this book. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Three cars? Nice. Pop-Tart. You mean your favorite book. I'm just saying. You're gonna remember the book. That's all I'm saying. You're gonna remember the book. And you'll have some random conversation with somebody. And you can be like, oh, dang, I can't remember the name of the book. After I've said it like once a week on every live for like the past 6 weeks. Probably longer because we read one chapter every 2 weeks, and then we met last week, but we missed the week before, so it was almost like a month in between. So it's taking forever to read this book. I promise we've been reading this book since January, and we're only in chapters. We just read chapter 5, so we have how many more chapters in this book? This book has 8 chapters, so we have 2 more. So we have 3, 6, 7, and 8. So that means we probably won't finish this book until 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 6. 6 more weeks. But this chapter is very long. It's like 40 pages. To 114. Right now I'm on 89. But I have to next. Excuse me. Big Dean G, y'all yelling. Y'all are great. Misfit, you gotta love yourself no matter what. People think or say about you. Absolutely, D. You mean you have... No, no. It's only 8 chapters in this book. We're on chapter... I'm currently reading chapter... Chapter is this? Actually, this may be only chapter... Oh, I'm on chapter 5, so I got way more. I got 8 weeks left because we're on chapter 5. There's yeah. So yeah, so 5, 6, 7, and 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. So yeah, about a month left in this book. Probably about 2 months left in this book. So we got plenty more to go. Don't worry, I'll read some more to you. Hey, farmer kid. Don't y'all be laughing about my book. Listen, when y'all settle down and get ladies and stuff, you gonna have to listen to it anyway. You gonna have to like what she like. What's up, farmer kid? Oh, not you speaking Spanish in the chat. I'm cold. Come on, extra blankets or nothing? You know, most people have like the little throw over the bed and stuff. Like a little extra. Hold on. Don't see anything. Well, I see something, but I literally just see, hey, boss dog. They all have use. They are all in use. You want Big D? You better ask Crystal. How goes it? How's it going, farmer kid? Hey, boss dog. How are you? It's good to see you. Glad you could join us. I seen some sheets in there, but I don't know if I want just a sheet. Yes, get gooder. Yes, yes, yes. Boss dog, we got a great idea. What you got, Misfit? She must have dipped off on us. He fell asleep. I wouldn't miss it for the world. I was gonna stream yesterday, but I had to wait for Spectrum to fix my internet. Sorry. Oh yeah, we did talk about that. He wasn't on yesterday. You're right, Misfit. Yeah, we thought it would be a good idea if you because you are very dynamic in your imagination and your what's the mission that you create your own comic book. The Adventures of Boss Dog. What do you think? What boys? Which ones? Most of them are here. Q's around here somewhere. He was. Ooh. Dean said he can design the logo. Oh, Dean does do graphics and stuff. You're right. What you think, Boss Dog? Why did everybody get so quiet in the chat? What's wrong? It's feeling like sandpaper. Right. It just feels right. I feel like I want some lotion. It feels so dry. But I feel like my hands have been dry since COVID. Like, not even kidding. For the amount of times that I've washed my hands since COVID, and then especially when my dog got sick, it would just be so dry. I just feel like they're always so dry. Watch Misfit. He turn around and spot me. Brother Boss, getting my food out the oven. What you make, Robert? Or what you got? He said he put in the oven, so he old school. He ain't put in the microwave. He said, "Nah, I want that oven." What's y'all's like meal of choice that y'all make? That's your like go-to meal. That you probably eat at least like once a week. And Crystal said she loves how soft mine are. And I was like, girl, I can't have no dry hands. Well, that's good, Dean. So you don't have no rough hands? How you got soft hands? I thought you was hard. Ugh. How you hard with soft hands? That don't sound right. Hot wings and seasoned fries. Okay. Who is that a question for? That's a question for everybody, boss. I'll go. What's your go-to meal that you probably eat once a week? Either you cook it or you get it from somewhere. What's one that barbecue chicken, ribs? No sides or nothing. Barbecue chicken and ribs, straight meat. That's it. That sounds weird. You like, ugh. Let me get my lotion. You okay? Oh. I can see you going to gum range. Oh, my hands are dry. This gunpowder has my hands so dry. Oh. This gunpowder has my hands so dry. Mac and cheese, yellow rice, and barbecue chicken. Okay, boss dog, can you cook? Tell the truth now. Don't tell me no stories. And how you make your mac and cheese if you do? I made it, sis. Ooh, nice, Robert. I love that. But you still ain't saying no. You put no sides, chicken and ribs. Ain't no vegetables, no rice, no mac and cheese, no mashed potatoes. What gets harder? What gets harder at this? That's diabolical. I have baked beans. Oh, okay, good. Baked beans. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh, that sounds yummy. I had some baked beans yesterday. Vegetarian baked beans. I do love some baked beans. My family cooks, not me. Okay. Gotcha. Do you live with family, Boss Dog? Green beans. So you have baked beans and green beans? Vegetables. Why'd you spell like that? Veggie. Vegetables. I don't know, little sister. What do you mean? Yes, you do. Okay. Gotcha. Hey, Speedy, how are you? Long time no see. Glad you could join us. Yeah. What's your somebody's missing. Who didn't tell me what they eat? Baked beans with some hamburger and then sprinkled. There was a time when I used to like that. Of course, now I don't. Now I like just baked beans. But yeah. I know it's been a while now. Yeah, Speedy, it's been a little minute. Whiskey is not meals, Misfit. How do you work out with jiu-jitsu and only be doing whiskey all the time? Sprinkle brown sugar. Oh, I know what you meant. Cause we used to do the baked beans with the hamburger meat, with the like a little bit of the green peppers and stuff in it. Yeah, I remember the first time I had it, I was like, oh, this is good. But now I just eat the regular beans. Doctor says the same thing, Asia. Right. Because that's not good enough, Misfit. Why are you doing that? You know that's a no-no. Why are you doing that? Why are you not eating at least properly? Because maybe not even like healthy, but at least proper meals, because you are working out. But during workouts, I eat fruits and vegetables. I blend my fruits with milk and vegetables with water. Okay. Gotcha. So y'all must not be in places where it's really allergy season. Because for me, milk and dairy, I had to be very mindful of that stuff around this time of year. It can be rough. I try not to eat cream cheese, yogurt, or cream cheese, yogurt, milk, or I'm missing something. Sour cream. Because they make me very congested around this time of year. And generally, when you are congested, it takes 21 days for the dairy to come out your system. So this time of year is not ideal for that. And I listened to a video today where the guy was saying the top 10 places that are the worst for pollen. Little Rock was one of them. Little Rock, Arkansas was one of them. Greenville, South Carolina was one of them. Kansas, someplace in Kansas. There was quite a few. I think it was somewhere in North Carolina. I don't think it was Winston-Salem though. But it was somewhere. Serious answer. Rotisserie chicken. Okay. Which one? The one from Walmart? The one from Publix? Because they used to be. That was a staple at the house, right? Get the dinner from either because the chicken at the time back then was like what, $5-6 for the whole thing of chicken, rotisserie chicken. Man, used to slap. Times, man, with the Hawaiian rolls. You remember? You get the side of mac and cheese and maybe the side like green beans. That was dinner. That may still be somebody's dinner, I guess. I have allergies. I sneeze from the smell of pollen or fresh cut grass. Right. Yeah, I seen it on the news. North Carolina has high pollen count this season. Yeah. It's been pretty rough. Not terribly rough, but I mean, I walk early. I try to walk early so that I can make my way back to the house. And then I walk with this on so that I don't get all that in my hair. So I know they probably looking at me because I wear this on top, and so just like I have a cone head. I was walking and waving. Not the wire rolls, yeah. I love them. No, they still around, Dean. You don't have to love them. You can still love them. Oh, the Misfit. You don't have to love them. They are still around. All good. That's when Walmart was Walmart. Now they done got bougie. Well, I mean, you can still get. I guess you could get Publix now. They still. I mean, both of them have the same, good chicken, I guess. But I stopped eating chicken, so I can't tell you. I did a post today because it was, it's April 1st. So I did a post, and Mom was like, "Is this true, Aysia?" And I was like, "Oh no, it's April Fool's." So, man, you made me mad. My post said that I was moving back here, and so they was excited, and I was like, "No, that's April Fool's." He said, "Man, you don't want to move back?" I was like, "Not really, not really." Oh, there's nothing really to. I remember getting that hot plate. Yeah. No Publix, Misfit? Oh. Are you serious? What are you doing to pass the time? What do you have, like Piggly Wiggly? Like Kroger? I'm just kidding. So what do you have there if you don't have Publix? I'm sad. I'm really sad because Publix, listen, the way that I get the cakes from Publix, what is this? Sir. I must have brought him in from outside. He trying to live, but he keep it's like a little some kind of little fly or something. He probably hungry. That Icy came back as a fly. It's good to see you again. Hey, Speedy. Former President Dean, how are you tonight? Publix got some bomb. Right. So Publix has great sandwiches. You can always get a sandwich. You can always get they have that boar's head deli meat is really, really good. If you ever so listen, back when I did eat meat, I would always get pastrami turkey, not turkey pastrami, pastrami turkey. And it's like it's covered, it's it looks like it's black on the outside, but it's like very, I would get it like thinly cut, boar's head, pastrami turkey. So good. So good. And I would put that on my sandwiches. And then, whatever veggies and stuff I wanted. So good. And then they always have to me, they always have the best bakery stuff. So I get the Heath cookies. I still get those now. Heath cookies or peanut butter cookies. And then I get the cake, the buttercream icing vanilla cake. And of course they have the chicken there. Rotisserie chicken is pretty good. So yeah. I hear Publix is awesome. Definitely try more. Yes, Misfit, you have to. I think you like Publix. Now Publix isn't like a big store. It's not like you won't go to a Publix. You won't see it. Publix is like a neighborhood store. Publix is not like a Walmart where you like have everything. Like, have y'all ever seen? I don't think I've ever seen a neighborhood Publix, meaning where they have like clothes and stuff. It doesn't have. It's just a grocery store. It's not like a Buc-ee's or nothing like that, But it is better quality type stuff. So the prices will run you a little higher. So you won't be like packing out the cart, that's for sure. You'll get like 15 items and it'd be like $80. Let's see. Asia, what you gonna feed? Just trying to grasp. So actually my aunt got me some plant-based stuff when she went to the grocery store today. So I was like, oh, that was sweet. Thank you. Asia, reinstate me, please. Is that how you ask? And boss dog, you don't even use it. So it'd be like, what would be the point? Because I've watched you like this entire time. You don't do anything with it. So that's the only thing. Because it is a duty that you're supposed to uphold. But you don't do anything with it, boss dog. Yeah, it is. I always get the deli meat slice of two. Never been to Buc-ee's. I've just recently went to Buc-ee's. You'll love Buc-ee's. You never want to leave. Buc-ee's even has like fudge. Oh, their birthday cake fudge is really good too. And Buc-ee's has everything in Buc-ee's is, for the most part, Buc-ee's. Meaning Buc-ee's branding is on everything. The chips, the food, the clothing. I mean, it's literally, there's so much stuff in that store. You can buy clothes, you can buy shoes, you can get machetes in Buc-ee's. I'm telling you, Buc-ee's got everything. Everything. Next to 20 years, Walmart gonna be selling cars. Oh my gosh. I'm going to use it. Please reinstate me. All right. Now when I reinstate you, don't like mute people for no reason now. Let's go to Publix. Where shopping is a pleasure. Where shopping is a pleasure. You do like, right, Robert? Buc-ee's is pretty cool. Like, I went and I was like, oh, this, you know how you be like, oh, this is Buc-ee. Uh-huh. Listen, you could do a live stream. You can do a live stream of Buc-ee's all day, be in there all day. That's why they do it off the highway. And Buc-ee's has the best. Here's the number one thing about Buc-ee's. They always have plenty of food. You're never in a line because they have enough people work there who you're never staying in a long line, which is one of the best things. And then the second best thing is they always have the cleanest bathrooms. And when I say bathrooms, I mean bathrooms. You're never in a line in a bathroom, and you're never in line to purchase. It's maybe 2 people in line by the time you purchase. You and somebody else, and that's it. So they learned that concept very well, to make sure they get you in and get you out, and then always keep it clean. And so Misfit said the Bucky's Tertius, yeah. Hello, Get Gooder. Look, y'all see it? This little thing. I don't know where he came from. I promise you, he been on me all day. He been like flying on and off me. I don't know where he came from, but I can't let you out, sir. If you live till tomorrow, I'll put you outside. He'll be like, I promise you, listen, souls come back and souls be all kinds of things. Like, you ever see, I saw a dog today on the video where the dog was whining at the lady. Only because the dog has a face mask and it must have fell off and she couldn't put it back on. So she was whining. So the lady put it back on and she got in the bed and pushed the mask down and went to bed. And I was like, you know what? I really think, are you trying to bite me? So I really think that humans are actually definitely, like, when you die and come back, you come back as whatever you come back as. And so that's what I think. I think that that people come back as any kind of, anything. Oh, look, it done flew on my lip. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. I wonder what that was on my lip. You come here for what? You come up here for them 3 minutes. I'll take you. What? I'm good. We could just skip that. No, because I can be at Buc-ee's all day. Oh, if you look. Yes, I'm back. Yes, boss, I'll get back. If I came back as a fly, I'd want some. Listen, right? Okay, let's see what my new powers can do. I'd rather come back as a dog, a blue pit bull. Have you seen? I watched A Dog's Purpose. That was good. It was kind of sad though, but it was good. Dog came back as a different person every time, or a different dog. So yeah, I think there are definitely people who, when you see stuff like that, when you see dogs and stuff, they're like I watched a video yesterday where the dog was literally playing like mahjong with them. Like, he had his tiles in front of him, and he would like push his nose down for the one that goes there. And so those kinds of things, I am definitely. Oh, there you go again. Look, this thing. He like let me out. Listen. Listen. What you want me to do? You have to stay till tomorrow. Okay? You feel me? That is a very good movie, Animotional. Yes, right? Absolutely. Lay down. Look, go to bed. Hey, Blue, aren't you sleeping, beauty? Looking all fancy. Yeah, I am sleepy now. I've been yawning since I got on the live. But I am doing well. Blue, how are you? Misfit little brother. What are you saying is disgusting? What, get gooder, I guess. Start that comic, boss dog. Yes, I think that would be a good idea. Luke. Sup, boss? Luke, you don't have to say all that. You could just say, sup, boss. We know who you're talking about. Because for you to write boss dog has risen every time, that might be a little much. Or when y'all do that, do you write the @ sign and then it fills in the person? Or you have to type in the person every time? Because that seems like that would be a bit much. You're welcome, Luke. Talking to a fly like a puppy is diabolical. I don't know where he went. I'm sure he'll be back very soon because he keeps flying around and yeah. Causing powers up. So I'm serious though. Because all of us are souls at one point. We come back as whatever. I think if you get good at it, then you'll know what the comeback is. But try everything a couple times. When you use the @ it highlights the person's name. Okay, gotcha. So you have to, but I'm saying when you use the @ it highlights and you have to type in the entire name, or does it start popping up as who is who? What's up, Robert? I always @ the person to be specific. Yep, the entire name. Okay. Alright. That's good. I just wasn't sure if y'all were like typing all that up because I was like, ooh, that sounds like a lot to type. Especially boss dog has risen. That's a lot to type. The entire name. Excuse me. 117. Hey, look, a fly. SWAT. Thank you. I can now be regarded as something better. Oh, goodness. I was like at first when my dog died, I was convinced he was coming back as water bugs because I was like, I seen a water bug climb up. It climbed up the wall and flew back down and climbed back up. Like, look, Ma, I can fly. And I said, try again. Boom. Yeah, we don't do those. I can keep a couple different things. Like the little fly here, I'll take it. But when we talk about water bugs, they'll fly. Oh, no, you can't stay here. You can't stay here. I said, try again. Try again, son. Try again. So to your point, Misfit, yeah. Try again, son. It doesn't bother me much. Everyone has their likes and dislikes. Okay. Hey, Asia, I think I can tell. Oh, okay, Reem. What's your question, honey? Summon my sister Mika. I mean, it's up to you, boss dog. Whatever you want to do. We have not seen Mika this evening, actually, so I'm not sure. And then Q popped on for a quick second, and then, yeah, no, I haven't seen him. I got some questions, seriously. I found his Snapchat. Oh, okay. Should I talk to him? So you went digging, huh? You went digging, Reem, huh? You was, okay. Let me see, little sister. I'm gonna ask the fellas in the chat, what they say. Now, from the other perspective, yeah, you hear Misfit, but from the other perspective, what does that look like to you all? When somebody finds you on a different app, I guess if it's suggested, like Facebook suggest somebody, then I think okay. But I don't really go looking for extra. That's just me, but act like you're some other lady. Yeah. So, ooh, see now you trying to be too. Stop trying to start stuff. Don't get in her head like that. That's being I don't like stuff like that. This is all the social media I got. Misfit, that's it, just YouTube? You don't have no Facebook, no Instagram? I hope he sent me back. Why would you want him to send you back for another lady? You don't want that either. Then you'll be like, oh. Then you'll be like, he messaged the other lady back when he messaged me back. Then you'll be mad. It's just a suggestion. I have a right to give suggestions. You do too, Bill. Tubi want everybody to be single. That's what it sounds. You don't want nobody to be together. Sometimes some scientists are mixing insects' genes to make a better hybrid of weird insects. Interesting, nothing, Asia. I don't feel like you're a big brother for her boss. I might agree with that statement, Reem. Hey, Krish. How are you? You are entitled to those feelings, Reem. Yeah, absolutely. Hello, Krish. How are you? Have you ever heard of a liger? No, I have not. You can message or not, but it depends on if he replies. Yeah. Usually when I does it say when's the last time he was on? I don't know how Snapchat works. I don't really know. But one of the things is I don't know. I also like, give people time to miss you. But yeah. Teach their own. You in sales we have this saying that after you pitch, the first person who talks is generally the one who folds first. So I think in dating it kind of does that same thing. The one who reaches out the most is the one who is the most interested. Usually when I tell Mika I summon you, she pops up. Okay. Yes. Krish, I'm fine. Blue. It's a hybrid of a lion and a tiger. Interesting, Blue. Is that what your profile picture is? I can't tell. It's really, really small. Nice dress. Thank you, Krish. Dermerst. Huh? So now I'm the one who's the most interested. You just have to wait for him to reply back to you. I know it feels like forever, right? It feels like forever. But if somebody is interested in you, trust me, they will reach out. Unless something crazy happened, but he would reach out. You know? Because if you ever had anybody who was like obsessed with you, like infatuated with you, just listen. When I tell you, listen, it's a whole nother ball game. It's a whole nother ball game. When somebody is like all about you, like it's just a different energy. It's a different energy. hmm You see how Boss Dog is in his chat looking for Mika? It'd be like that. It'd be just like that, like a dog without a bone looking for a bone. That's what it'd be like. Should have texted me that. I say no. I say just wait. But then when he does reach back out to you, then you say something. Um, you know, just kind of poke fun at him. You know, I know it's hard, but what I would tell you to do, Reem, is, thank you, Robert. I would tell you to still keep, pursuing what you're doing. Like if you're in school, then find something fun that you like in school. Um, do something that if you like hanging out with your girls, go hang out with your girls. Keep yourself occupied. Keep doing things that are fun and creative to you. And so what happens is, remember how we're talking, you have what we call like nervous energy, because you're looking for him and you haven't heard from him and stuff like that. But people feel energy even from miles and miles away. People can feel that energy. And generally what happens with men is when they feel that you're not in school. What's the 4 years for? What are we waiting for? I thought you were in school. That's why we're waiting 4 years. And generally what happens is once they can feel that you're starting to pull away, then they reach out. Almost as if like they can feel like, hey, she's not thinking about me no more. Then they reach out. So that's why I say you just have to, it's an interesting feeling. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Robert. You are the prize. And so if you are the prize, you don't go looking for them. They come to you. You attract them. It's like a magnet. Took a gap year in college. Okay. So you can't get married in between then? Before college? Or you don't want to? How was your day? Anything new or interesting that might have happened? I did create my offer. So I spent the most of the day creating my offer, and then I posted that. I think it's in the chat. It might be in the chat. But I posted it online. I posted on LinkedIn and all that stuff. Oh, itchy. I'm not in school. Yeah, don't reach out to his Snapchat. It comes off as desperate and stalkerish. Yeah, thank you, Tubia. I graduated last year. Alright, I swear I just wanted to make sure he's fine. And that's fine. But see, here's the thing. Here's the interesting thing about that. You want to make sure he's fine. A man who wants to be with you would do exactly what you would do. He would be like, hey, I haven't heard from her. I want to make sure she's fine. As I don't know if you ever seen like the videos where a man and a woman are walking down the street together or walking anywhere together, and the lady is like da 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 dun, 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 like she's just in her own little world, like singing to herself, just laughing and giggling and just having the best time. And the guy's like, watch your six, okay? So and so is on the right, so and so is on the left. Like men are like surveying to make sure that you're okay. Like they don't want anything to happen while that you're all together. Extremely protective. And this is all in his head. And then you're on the other side, just having like the most amazing day, not a care in the world. And so if you're trying to worry about if he's okay, generally it's the other way around. He should be trying to make sure that you're okay. Okay. My family don't want me to get married till I finish college. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Does that make sense to you, Reem? Does that make sense? Bye, Krish. Have a good evening. And then y'all fellas can let me know if that makes sense. Because, it is, they are in the chat. So, guess. Good night, Krish. Focus on you, Reem. But is that true? That is true, right? That y'all, like, are always kind of, like, surveying and being very protective of, like, your surroundings and stuff. I'm sure Deem is. Deem is one who's just, like, overly protective. Seems like. Aww. Yeah, you got a lot of big brothers in the chat, Reem. They're a good bunch. Sure, why not? I'm serious, Misfit. You might not listen. Maybe not for you, but you are jujitsu, right? So at some point you are surveying, right? Because even like when we were talking yesterday, the guy came up. He was near my car, right? So y'all do stuff like that. My name is Sean. Hey, Sean. My name is Aysia. Everybody welcome Sean to the chat. Yes, and I love my brothers, and I love my big sister, Aysia. Aw, thank you, Reem. Yeah, he'll pop up. I would say, I thought he would have popped up by now, but, yeah. I still think I still think he's around. I don't, but I can't gauge him, right? Because I don't know him like that. You talked to him more than I did. But just be mindful of your energy and the way that you talk to him, and don't come off as very like needy, like texting like every second and stuff. And when he texts you, don't be like the first thing to text back. Take your time. Just yeah, you know. Oh, good observation. I forgot about that. Yeah. I mean, it's in y'all's nature to just kind of watch your surroundings. You know what I mean? Like, I've always been. If there's a situation like when I would go on like dates and go out to eat with a guy, generally 99% of the time, and Robert can tell you, most of the men that I've gone with, especially African American men, black men do it all day, but they always want to sit facing the door. They never want their back to the door. Ever. Ever. So if I go with somebody and it's like, you want it, and I say, do you have a preference? And they say, oh, it's whatever. I'd be like, I don't like that. I need you to have the back. I need you to be watching the door. You don't have no preference. That's our problem. Oh, goodness. You must do. Welcome to Aysia Stream. You're welcome here. Anyone, please be respectful and enjoying conversation. Oh, thank you, Luke. Yeah. They always have their back. They're always looking at the door, or their back is to the wall or something. But they don't ever have their back facing the door. That's just that's a big no-no. So, men are very protective of their ladies. They should be. If a man is not protective of you, that is a sign. That is definitely a sign. And then pay attention to the little details that he remembers. You know what I mean? Oh, sounds like paranoia. No, to you. But see, I guess it's cultural though. right? Because African American men are usually more of a larger target, yeah. So they're always going to be watching. They always watch, but not like a paranoia way. Because I always have great conversations and stuff with them. But they're definitely watching. And I mean, I guess Robert can speak to that a little bit more. About why he does it, you know. Hey, Rain. Hey. How are you? I've seen you guys get overprotective and it's cringe. Who? Misfit? No, I'm not Muslim. Everybody, Rain is here. Who's targeting them? Misfit. You said who's targeting what? Black men? I'll let Robert answer that. He's probably going to say America. You know, we are very protective of our loved ones. Yeah. I mean, because it's been like that for a long time. Like, I think, now there's always, of course, crime and, you know, racism and all that stuff. But I do remember reading something that says Native Americans actually are more of a target than African Americans. But we just don't know about the Native Americans because they're like on reservations and stuff. So they're not talked about on TV. But it's definitely prevalent. It's definitely a thing. So yeah. You know, getting pulled over and all kinds of stuff, you know. You just watch your back. We learned that early on. Just watch your back. Because I'm being respectful of your culture. Oh, that's cute. Did y'all say hey to Rain? Right, Misfit. Absolutely. Them stats is no joke. How was your evening, Rain? How was Gavin doing today? Misfit. Oh no, she gone. The puns in this chat are hilarious. Dream. Yes. Y'all are hilarious. Turn this down a little bit. I love how he makes names for everybody. Oh yeah. I mean, they go in it. They go in over here. I started to wait. Like, if I didn't need to make my offer, I was gonna wait till I got in this chat to be like, hey, what should the title be? Because I know they're so creative in their names and stuff. Boss Dog is Batman. Where did Boss Dog go? He's still here? He left. It was a long day, but I think It's just jet lag. Gavin is fine. I told him I was going to sleep. Oh, okay. Got you, Rain. Yeah. Especially if you just came back, not, yesterday. Usually it takes a day to kind of get your, body back right, right? What? Punny stuff. Punny? Was that supposed to say F for funny? OMG, girls make a scene. Did y'all do any April Fool's jokes today? Or did anybody get you on one? I told y'all mine earlier. I got a couple people. I told them I was moving back to Columbia. They was like, oh my gosh, hey, that's so great. April Fool's. Asia is Gwen. Who is Gwen? Who is Gwen? No, I totally forgot. Oh, you forgot about April Fool's? Spider Woman. Gwen? Shh. Hey, where's my flea? That was a flea. It was something. Where is it? He disappeared. I don't see him no more. Maybe he went to sleep. Come back in the morning. No, that ain't it. I hear Gwen. I think Gwen Stefani. Right, Gwen Stefani, right? Yeah. Robert is Green Arrow. Oh, you got everybody, huh? You in here looking for a plate. Where have you been, Q? That's what you come back in at? Is that a nightgown or a shirt? It's cute. Okay, so this is actually a dress. I just never took this off my head today. I just worked all day, so I got dressed, but I didn't do anything else. I didn't take my hair down or nothing. And yes, I'm looking for the flea because I think it might be Well, we talked about that earlier. I was power napping. Sure. Because, you might have been getting it in. It's okay. We was talking about that earlier today. Get them 3 minutes. We'll get good at that 3. 3 minutes. Who was that? 3 minutes. 1 minute. Oh. Who is Cable? Who's Cable? Get Gooder? Sorry. Power nap. Yeah, because we called your name about 3 times. Always think I don't always think your D is in anything. What do you mean? We were just talking about it in the chat, though. We were talking about it earlier. And the guy said he was 3 minutes. Misfit said something, and then the other guy said 3 minutes. I said 3 minutes. I said, you need to work on that. You gotta work on your stamina. And then I kind of thought about you. You gotta work on that. 3 minutes is terrible. He was like, not for me. I was like, oh gosh. I'm like the sidebar conversations, man. Listen. AJ, if you can compare Everyone is an animal, whatever. Oh, look. Based on who we are or what you feel about us. Cables from X-Men. Oh, okay. So that's a good one. Good night, everyone. I love you all. I'm really glad to have you guys in my life. Oh, you're welcome, Reem. Bye, everybody. Yeah. Q. So Reem was asking for advice because she had found his Snapchat, but you know, everybody was kind of giving advice on what she should do. And so, I don't know if you want to give her some advice before she hops off. Because she still has not heard from him. And it's been 3 days. And so she had found his Snapchat. And so she was wanting to know if she should reach out. Found Dom's Snapchat. And she hadn't heard from him on the other apps that they talk on. And so she had found his Snapchat. And so she was asking, should she reach out? No, I mean, everybody gave their advice. I just wanted to know if you had any. I always value your opinion. That's why you're Unc. Unless you don't want to be Unc anymore. You're a man of wise words. Wise words, yeah? Look, I'd be a horse unicorn. But it's Rain naming her own summer. I took over Gavin's Snapchat. Technically, those are fictional animals. This is true, too. I would say that's a tough one. I have to think about that one. You gotta do the animal thing about it. I can't think off the top of my head, right? Because, I'm a little deeper than that, right? Like, I would be wanting to make sure that I really paired y'all correctly. Like, I would just say Q is a lion just because he's a Leo. But I'm sure you want more context than that, yeah. Dom knows where to find her. If he's not, there may be a reason for that. Be still this week, Reem. Hey, Speedy. But now that I said that, Q would probably be a tiger just because he wants to be a lion. And I don't feel like he's like king of the, king of the, castle type deal. So maybe like, maybe a tiger, like Bigfoot. Oh, goodness. Is that what you think you are? Misfit. I think Misfit thinks he doesn't fit in. But you do fit in. Everybody has something to bring. Everybody has something to offer. And so I kind of wish you would change your name. But we know you as Misfit. But I don't think you are Misfit at all. Unless you're talking about like jujitsu, like fit or something. It's up to you. Maybe save this for another time. If you want in detail, we might have to save for another stream. Yeah, because I'm kind of sleepy tonight, but I'll put that on my list. Reem, things will happen as they're meant to. Find happiness in something else in the meanwhile. Similar to what I said. Okay, good. That's what I said. I said do something that you enjoy. Because men are very different from us. Like, when we like something, we want to, explore it and try it out. Men are a little different. Yeah. So, question: when you are courting or you are in discussion with a lady and you disappear for a couple days, what are you doing? Like, because you know she's probably thinking about you. So, what in fact are you doing during that time frame, fellas? I see you more as a Loch Ness monster. My name is only partially true. I like the band Misfits. 138 is a song. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Misfit, you are the Deadpool to everyone's life, bro. We appreciate you and care for one another. Absolutely, Blue. Thanks to Asia. Asia's a score of collecting. He said, me. What do I think you all are? Don't be putting me. That's a good one, though. I'm collecting for the. Oh, gosh. Mm-mm-mm. Real question. What are you doing? What do you mean? What you mean, Reem? Um, distracting myself. Okay, distracting myself or just trying to avoid something I don't want to discuss. So it means like if you like a girl and you don't know how to say something, you just disappear, distract yourself, or is it? Misfit, did you catch their reunion? Maybe he's recharging his social battery. Okay. I have not tube you. It's crazy to think they still do shows. I'm big on communication. I wouldn't disappear. If I need a few days to discuss on something, I'd let her know. Okay. Gotcha. So where were you the other day, Q? Well, you didn't even show up on our live. What happened to communication? You didn't even tell us. Listen, when Chief is not gonna be here, he'll message me on like one of my posts and be like, "Hey, I don't think I'm gonna make it." I'll be like, "Okay, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate you." Q don't do just gone. What happened to the communication? Okay, wondering if I should be doing this. Am I ready for this? Oh, that's good, Robert. Interesting. 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 Maybe. Depends on what she's asking or wanting from me. Okay, gotcha. When's the last time y'all talked, Reem? Ready for what? Probably ready for a relationship, I guess, or something of that magnitude. Cause you have to remember, Reem, y'all are talking about marriage, right? You're talking about full blown marriage. You're not talking about dating. You're talking about marriage. And so you're just going all the way to the yours is to the extreme. So he has to figure out what that looks like on his end, right? Marriage, starting a new business, starting a relationship, getting married, like you having to move. Does the man have to pay for everything, right? I feel like I heard that. I don't know. You're you said EID, EID. I'm not sure. In your culture, does the man pay for everything? So then he would. I don't know. I'm asking because I watched this thing about Muslim, but I don't think you're Muslim. I'm not sure. Um, but it was like in the Muslim culture that the man pays for everything regardless of if she makes money or not. I was like, oh, that sounds nice. Hello, come on now. Yeah, he would want to make sure he's got everything together, and then I guess like what they said, you know, what that looks like. Dude, no problem, bro. It's high time that dancing and Jerry all made up. Yes, right. You should have given me your number a long time ago. Rain 3 days ago, rain And this is the 4th day. Oh, it's going on the 4th day. Dang. Okay. Yes. Reem, you guys don't date, but do you courtship as in supervised visits or anything? I thought she said no. It was rushed from the get-go. It's true, Robert. It's very true. Well, the original concept of dating was to get married, but changed over time as and has so many definitions. That's true, Luke. Misfit, keep in mind, Deadpool got all our powers. You think? No cue. He told me he would visit this month, but he disappeared. Not visiting me, visiting my city. Interesting. And we'll meet. I don't know. I'll wait till he shows up. Yeah, don't rush it. I know it's like gut wrenching, but if he is for you, he's for you, right? Yeah. Because I do think sometimes you can really like somebody, and then after you like sit back and think about it, you're like, okay, well, where do I fit in, right? Like, where do I fit in? And I think that's what men do. Like, they think where can they fit in your lifestyle? So, Reem, I don't know what kind of pictures you post on your stuff, but you know, men will like go through our social media profiles and kind of see what our lifestyle looks like, right? If I'm traveling and I'm flying here and flying there, he's like, hey, can I afford her lifestyle, right? Can I afford to send her on trips? Can I afford to have her fly and stuff? So I have this one, Rain. It's 3 birds. If you can see it, 3 birds. It's a sister tattoo. To be Dave is kind of a rest in peace, great album. Yeah. This month just started. Yeah. I think she meant last month. He was supposed to see her last month. In March, I guess. It all boils down to make him come to you, my friend. Yeah. I'm paying for her to get a key on her neck. Don't follow him up. No, this month. Oh, in April. Oh, do you got 30 days, boo? You got time? Oh, goodness. Just, yeah. Keep doing what you're doing. I don't know what you are, what is it? What hobbies do you like to do, Reem? What y'all talking about? A concert? I don't know. I love to draw so much. Oh, so you like to draw? Oh, look, so she can draw the comics for Boss Dog's comic book. What kind of draw you draw him? Oh goodness, interesting. Can you draw? Oh, I like. I would like to see. What kind of drawings do you make? Like, are they like, what do they favor when you draw? Do they favor like the like a 3D version of the person, or is it kind of like abstract? What is it kind of like? Traditionally, is finding a husband usually done by your parents? How would a potential husband find you? Good question, Q. Because I don't think she even told her parents, so I'm guessing it's something different. I'm still trying to learn intro. I don't see my flea, y'all. Where my flea at? Where my flea at? I hope he's not dead. Yes, I didn't tell them. I don't know. 4 years left. Free them. You know it. I would love to, but the way that they have, you know, they're older, right? So they don't like open windows. You know how I am, right? That's why I go outside of it. They don't open windows. She'll keep like the screen door open, but that's about it. That's about as much as we get. Mm. Are they actively looking for somebody for you, or they're saying that after you finish college, then they're gonna look for somebody for you? Look, usually we get married by our cousins or like our best friends' brothers. Mm. Gotcha. Did you say by your cousins or to your cousins? uh, the best interest. And so, like realistically speaking, what does that look like? How does that work? If you wanted to get, if you wanted Dom and Dom wanted you, like, well, how would that process go about? How would he be able to find your people like that? How like women come to your mom on a wedding day and ask if you're married or something. Okay, gotcha. Mm-mm. That is so interesting because it's just like it's so different. Because you know, like our parents. Could you imagine like if your parents like outside of Reem? Could you imagine if your parents picked your partner? Ah! No, thank you. Mm-mm. No, we do not like the same people. Yup. Oh my gosh. Cause you know, like even like long after you stop talking to somebody, they be like, "How was so?" I don't know. You know, he was such a nice gen. He was such a nice man. Yeah, he gone. He gone. Why you bring him up, right? Q. I'll follow you up. Uh-huh. Free the flea. Intro. I would know that. So Reem, so now you lying already? That you gonna start the marathon a lie? That Dom is my best friend's brother. They be like, we ain't never met him before. Um, there's no other way. No other way. Sheesh. So maybe that's what he's thinking about. Think about the fact that y'all sound like Romeo and Juliet type stuff. Like in what worlds can y'all cross? How can y'all make that work outside of you just happen to I don't know. Maybe that's why he stopped talking, right? Because he's trying to figure that out. That's a lot, right? That's quite deep. Now he got to figure out who your best friend is and find out how he can talk to her brother and make that be like, you got a friend? Really? getting married over there, you gotta have the right reference. Right. That's funny. You guys can't see women. Right. Then you can't even see the... Sheesh. What's the religion that you're entering? I think marrying a stranger would be lit. I mean, there are shows like that. Q. If you married at first sight, Love is Blind, I think they would be more successful if people ask them better questions. Yeah. I have to, Aysia. The Capsules and the Montagues. The Capulets. Oh, and the Montagues. Right. What stranger I know everything about him? How you know everything about him in 3 days? You and Rain. You cannot know anybody in 3 days. Now you can feel like you know somebody like that. I get that. You can figure out like you picked up where you left off from a past life. I get that. But to know somebody in 3 days, you haven't asked the right questions. You don't know their temperament. You don't know their anger and all that stuff. It's just, you don't know their background, history, and all that stuff, There's a lot to learn. Because the older I get, the more I don't know. I find out something new every day. So if I've been on this earth almost 40 years and I'm learning stuff new every day, I think it would be very hard for you to know somebody in 3 days. Yeah, I'll take her number when he shows and be her best friend. I just need to see the eyes. It's all in the eyes, Chico. They never lie. Interesting. So it's not going to be a lie now. Cute, yes. What's behind that? Would be funny. Not 3 days, more like a week every single day. Talking more than like 4 hours. Like you're physically talking to him on like the phone, like you could hear his voice, or like through like text, or like FaceTime. Like which one? Like phone conversation, like FaceTime, or like text. Beneath the burqa. The way y'all come up with these titles would be hilarious if you could see, right? Beneath the burqa. What's behind burqa number 1? Oh, TB, that's hilarious. Saudi women are gorgeous, I swear, not only Jetty. No, I believe that y'all are all gorgeous. I believe it. I believe that you are as beautiful as could be. My question is not only chatting, you should marry somebody. But what I'm saying is, like, how are you communicating? So is it like voice, like you hear his voice? Or you just read text messages? Do you do any FaceTime or any of that stuff? But I mean FaceTime means it's like you see me right now, even though you could be full on in your attire. I'd be cool taking my chances over there. Yes, Q would. But apparently, Q, you would have to know the best friend's brother. So, I guess that's where you that's where you gotta go. You gotta know the best friend's brother. No, only text, I swear. Okay. Only text. And then you can't gauge temperament through text messages, Like you can only go off of feelings. No problem, no. That's sales for you. Sheesh. Well, go on. You're not going all the way over there, Q. You still have a 14-year-old, yeah? You be saying anything. Now, you know good and well you're not going all the way over there. Unless you would go get her and bring her back over here. A lot of Saudi women would love to marry an American guy or whatever. Right. Exactly. Mm-hmm. I guess you bring her back over here. Mm-hmm. Only one way to find out. Can I get a burger number 2? 2 by square. Where for go? Gorgeous. Do y'all do, well, probably not. Do y'all dance at your weddings and stuff? You can't tell behind the veil. Ring, you got some older cousins. I need a grown gazelle. Ooh. Ooh. How old? How old is she, Reem? I have no idea what that means. I don't even remember that one. We do dance. You can search on YouTube. Okay. What do I need to search on YouTube so I can pull it up? Asia has playing Q. I have playing Saudi Love Life. Oh my gosh. Who said Asia has playing Q? Why do I feel like this is low key like this is like a reverse part of like gaslighting. You keep trying to keep suggesting yourself. This is like a retargeting ad, Q. Q was like doing a retargeting ad. Just keep trying to insert himself. I want children. Yes, we've had this discussion several times. I want children of my own. Reem, I do have one, but I think she's engaged. What Q? Q of Arabia. Reverse gaslighting. Oh, goodness. That's an advice. Mm-mm-mm. She said that the Saudi Arabian women are beautiful. She said that about the men. Hey, Sean. I don't know if they're controlling or overprotective. I don't know that side. How are you, Sean? Yes, come please. It would be fun, but she said you can't even see her. You won't be able to see her. I may be able to see her. How would you define overprotective? Yes, it's overprotective. I don't know. Rain was in here. Rain, you still here? I'm not sure. She said she's going to go to sleep. That's what she told Gavin. So I'm not sure. Good evening, Asia. What are you up to? Hey, Sean. Just chit-chatting. Not much. I'm about to go to sleep in a little bit. I'm getting sleepy. I'm cold. Even though the air's not on right now, I'm chilly. I don't know. I'm about to put my pajamas on. Rain, don't go away. Silly. Get some rest you needed. Thank you, Sean. How are you today? Did you make any movements about your situation? Did you get anything handled or anything? Oh no. Because I'm trying to get up at 7. It's 1:30 now. I'm trying to get up at 7 to do my journaling, and then I would like to start walking. I've been walking at like 10 o'clock, but I would like to push that back to 9 o'clock. Because I need to give myself an extra hour during the day. Because it's taking me too long to get going during, between the journaling and the walking, breakfast, getting up and getting ready, and I need to add at least an extra hour to my day. Because by the time I get good and ready to do stuff, it's almost, 1:30, 2 o'clock. But then you only have a certain amount of hours before people are off work. So in that regard, I gotta start earlier. So it's either I get up at 7 and then stay diligent and working until 11. But then, when you're here with family and stuff, they be like, she all right? She been in there a long time. How are things progressing with the radio guy? Oh, I haven't talked to him. I haven't messaged anybody back. I have not done anything. And so, like, the flip side of, like, what, like, Reem is talking about, like, if I were a guy and he was a chick, he would be, like, what? I don't know what he thinking, but I'm thinking about so many other things, right? I'm more concerned about, posting offers and stuff. And, our show is less than 30 days out. So I'm getting, emails and calls and batching data and, that kind of stuff. So that's really where my focus is. I did post my offer today, and I think it looks good. And so I'm going to keep pushing it until we'll push it for a solid 2 weeks. So I have it scheduled for April. I'm doing a 3-day challenge. I have it scheduled for April 15th. Let's go to distance. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow to talk to him about the situation. Okay, good, Sean. Okay, now seriously, good night, everyone. Love you, Reem. Bye. Night, Reem. So that's a good plan because all physicians are mandated reporters. Oh, that's good too, B. That's real good. What up, Q, my buddy? Why you haven't messaged anyone back? What's good, Sean? What does pushing an offer entail exactly? So, pushing an offer would be creating the offer, then posting it to several social media channels, creating the backlinks for it. Usually, I do emails for it as well. I have not done the emails for it as well. I want to test it out first. Test out the offer, read it, see how well it converts, right? Are you getting engagement? Are you getting likes, shares? If you are go to page and get your, you see me like fading fast. So I'm doing a 3-day. I turned my computer down already. 3-day. I don't remember what I named it. Something catchy. First day is your offer. Second day, I tell you how to. First day is how to create the offer. What to put in it, what to say, like a template, and the reason for the offer and the reason why we craft offers the way that we do. Then the second day is marketing, how to market your offer, how to get it out to the people, what audience to attract, how to get them to look at your offer, and then which channels would be better to suit for your offer. These are high ticket offers, by the way. And then the third day would be sales, of course. How we craft the offer, how we close them, how we sell it, that kind of thing. Different tactics, how to handle objections. What objections are you likely to hear? What frequently asked questions are going to come up? How do you go ahead and close those doors before they even become objections? So that's a 3-day. Fading Fast sounds like a Thrasher album title. Is it? I don't know. Oh, let's see here. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm going to go to bed. What? So you made an offer. So basically, the concept is everything that I'm doing, once you get in the offer, I'm going to teach you exactly how I did it, what I did. So I'm just going to, and I think one of the things is a lot of people just overthink things, myself included. And so usually we make things a lot harder than we need to. So if in fact you create an offer and you get somebody to join the offer, then you just tell them how you created it and how you got them to join it. And then you show them the pieces and the parts of it, because most people don't understand the concept and the background of an offer and how you make the offer. It's very strategic in the way that it's written. It's not just like a random thing, because most people craft their offers in the wrong way. Like they'll say, I was so and so and I'm this and I'm that. Like most people want to tell their story, and although your story is great, your story is yours. when you are crafting an offer, you need to tell it from a different perspective. You don't need to tell it from your perspective. Yes, it happened to you, but you need to tell it from a place where they can receive it better. Your audience can receive it better. So find a way to craft it and tailor it to them as opposed to you, because your story is just yours. But you have to make it seem like it's for them because you want them to come to your offer. So you made an offer to teach others how to create an offer. It's like Inception. Misfit Aysia, do the death screams, huh? She definitely need to practice her growl. Sorry. Nice Asians. Right, because what I was thinking and overthinking the whole offer thing, and then I was like, no, you just need to do what it is. You need to do exactly what you're doing, because that's the important part that most people have missed, and that's the part that most people forget. So I will show you how to do it. Now, you're not going to sell my exact offer. No, because my exact offer is mine. Whatever you have, you'll sell that, right? So I'm just going to show you exactly how I create my offer, how I built it, how I structured it, the templates that I've used, and the reasoning behind it, so that you're aware of it. Like, you probably know some of it, but you don't know all of it, right? There are a lot of pieces and parts that go into it. It's not just this, it's not just that. It's like a whole ecosystem. And I think because I know all different parts of it, I think it's a little bit probably easier for me to explain it to everybody. Boop boop be doop. What is Asia-isms? Huh? Ten more minutes, and we're gonna call it a night. Hello, get gooder. Asia-ism is something Asia would say. And then you keep spelling it wrong. Get gooder spelled it right. You're still mad at me. I'm not mad that you just finished fast. I'm not angry. I just, you know. My name is not spelled like that. It's Aysia. Get gooder had it right the first time. Aysia. The meaning of Asia is Asia. It means to get up and rise, usually in the East. And so my name is Aysia. And when I looked that up, the definition of Aysia is to influence people. So now when people ask me what is my why, I say to influence people to get up and rise. No, it's still wrong, Misfit. Aysia. I love how y'all have like a little mini triangle, like 1 laugh, then 2 laughs, then 3 laughs. No, it does not. How does that sound sexual? What? What is my why? To influence people to get out and rise. How is that? Oh my gosh. Y'all make anything sexual. You just need to go get some, Q. Just go get some. You don't have to keep thinking about it. Sheesh. She right there. I told you to scoot back. Just lift up the moo. She's 45. She's wearing a moo anyway. Oh my gosh. No. For her, Q. For her. She's right next to you. She's already wearing a moo. You already have easy access. Listen. Maybe I should lay off the whiskey for a while. Why you say that, Misfit? You influence men to get up and rise. It's catchy. Thank you. What y'all word you speak of? What's that invitation? No, it was not. It's an invitation for you and her, not for me. Aysia, there's a reason people only ride bulls for 8 seconds. But you're not a bull. Sweet whiskey got me typing like boss. Hey, you don't know that. Mm-hmm. Girl. Mm-hmm. So yeah. But I like my offer. I think it's a good one. I enjoy it. I think the delivery is going to be good. And then it's a high ticket offer, so you get the people that you are wanting to attract. You don't know that, Misfit. That's rough. Why am I still crying? Late drives. Why are you still crying? I don't know. It's just a girl. I'll get over it. Yeah. Everybody seems to be in this in-between space, right? Like they like somebody, the person don't like them back, or the person's not answering, not calling, whatever the case is. And so yeah. I don't know. I don't be trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but I feel like I would tell them no, and then because men are chasers, my no just means, oh, not right now, is what they think. So it is what it is, you know. Like, oh, she's just playing hard to get. Okay. Sure. You see Q in this chat. Crip walk around here. But I feel like I've done told them already. Like, if you wasn't listening, you already know. Yeah, I just said I was supposed to go on a couple of dates this week. I did say that. You know, ever since COVID, I used to be like outside, but then, you know, you get comfortable. You get really comfortable inside the house, you know? Like the great Kevin Gates says, got a trunk in the front. Do it make me an elephant? I do like some Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates is very deep. Do you like actually follow Kevin Gates Get Gooder? Because he's very spiritual, he was the first one that I heard that ever said that he fasted for like 32 days. I was like, what? I was like, that's a lot. I was like, the most I've ever fasted was 5:32. Like, when I say fast, I mean like water fast, like liquid fast. 5 days. I've done it like a 21-day, like Daniel fast and stuff, but Kevin Gates be on some like other fasts. But I will say, when you fast, you do hear like so clear. It's crystal clear. It's like I call it sometimes like silent sitting, when you don't listen to anything, you just like listen. So many things come through for you, because I think our God conscious is always inundated with so many other things surrounding us. So when you unplug from all that, you just listen, it's amazing what comes up for you. I don't crip walk on my emotions. I feel like I already told you. We don't want the same thing. What's there to talk about? Somebody gonna have to give. Hmm? Give and let me say to you, I know by. You know what we were talking about. What are you willing to give up? Not my womb. I was just watching the documentary of the menopause, and they were talking about it, and Oprah was talking about she had started having menopause at 48. She was like, for 2 years she couldn't sleep, and nobody could tell her what was wrong. She was going to doctors and stuff, thinking they were like checking her heart and stuff, and then she was taking the medicine, and she was like, she was getting worse. She was trying to figure out what that was, and she was perimenopausal, and it was like women go through that for years. Some 5, 10, 15, 20 something years. And I was like, oh my gosh. So if I'm having to and then Halle Berry said, I thought if I eat right, I could just skip menopause. She was like, I thought it was just something that, people just talk about, you could just skip it. She was like, oh no. No, you gotta go through the change. Listen, if I'm doing all that, we're gonna get the prize out of that, okay? We're gonna get the prize out of that. So yeah. What are you willing to give up? Like, me giving up something would be like traveling to you, like living in Virginia. That would be me giving up something. Giving up my family and being in your proximity, but not a child. No. And then they grow up so fast anyway, so I don't even know what the problem is. Menopause sounds like a Pokemon. It's a whole demon. Okay. Listen, the way it just pops up out of nowhere, and just, yeah, just to hear their thoughts and what they be talking about. Oh my gosh. But then remember, like, women are already going through a lot of stuff. Like, yes, menopause. Right. Exactly. It's something y'all did to us. That's what it's like. Sheesh. Listen, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. Like, we're always going through something, right? Our bodies are always changing. But the difference is, like, once women hit their 50s, once they start going through menopause, they stop caring about what everybody else thinks. That's when they really start hitting their strides. And they start to really enjoy their life. So apart from the menopause stuff, they really are starting to like, hey, I'm just living. I'm just doing what I want to do and coming into my own. Not being worried about what everybody else says or thinks. Just doing me. Picking things that I want to choose and doing things that I love. Aysia, I actually used a Kevin Gates quote as my senior quote in high school. Wow. That means you are a lot younger than me. How old do you get gooder? Because I didn't even know Kevin Gates until probably about, I didn't know who he was until about 5 years ago. Pause and go. Get good at my condolences. 26. Okay. Okay, so we got you're not too bad. Not terrible. We are coming along because you remember the days where we only had like we would have like a vast difference. It would be like 11, 9, 7. Like they would be a lot younger. Now they kind of pop in and out. Like Farmer Kid will pop in, Sarah will pop in, but it used to be like they used to be heavy in the chat. What's the other one start with a D? Who's the other one? Was Alex? Maybe Alex. Alex was like 14. I feel like there was another one, but I can't think of who it is. I've been following Gates since 2012. He was the reason I read the Palestine prophecies. The Celestine prophecies. Okay. Wow, 2012? Interesting. I didn't know he'd been out that long. But you know, people, that's one thing about the industry, right? If you were, I don't know how, was he already well known back then, or you had just heard about him? Because it's interesting that, you know, people would be on the grind, right? Like once I do hit, you know, millions of followers and subscribers, they'd be like, who was Aysia doing? She just popped out of nowhere. No, she been around, right? Because you've been doing the work and stuff. It just takes a while for everybody to notice. I've been following Gates. It was anything lost can be found again, except for time wasted. A vision without action is merely a dream. Ooh. Interesting. Not a guy I work with put me on. He wasn't well known then. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So that's cool, right? Like, it's cool how you get to see somebody's growth. Like, when I do all these concerts, I generally still try to take pictures with them because you just never know, right? Because they may not be anybody well known right now, but they may hit their stride at one point, you know, and be like, oh my gosh, you so and so and so and so. All right. Any last words, ladies and gentlemen, or should I just say gentlemen? Because I think all the ladies have gone. I remember running across a stripper who rapped like a Pimp C. I was like, she had a star power. She ended up becoming. Did you take a picture with her though? I didn't know she was a stripper too. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Maybe I did know that because of Cardi, right? Cardi and let me tell you, I did go to my aunt wanted to go, so I got us tickets to go to Cardi B. You know that is not my scene. That was before she had children, right? So it was like a stripper concert. It was just too much for me. That was not mine. That was not mine. That's not my kind of concert. First and last Cardi B concert. That was it. After that, I was like, I'm good. I'm sticking with mine. I mean, I liked maybe 2 of her songs, but it wasn't. It was the layout of the concert, right? Like all they did was like shake their butts, right? You know what I mean? Like that's not. Like I like a concert, like a performance. That's not a performance. Women, scantily clad, just dancing and shaking stuff. That's not it. And then it's also the clientele that comes with her, right? The clientele that she brings to the concerts. Then that would be the part where I'm like, okay, now I gotta watch where I'm at, right? Because I didn't come with them. I went with my aunt. Now, granted, she's tall. But now I'm looking at, what's going on here, what's going on there. Because certain music at a certain level, high pitch, hard music, makes people get angry and frustrated and stuff like that. So then you start, then that's when fights break out. That's why, concerts and stuff, if you probably don't know this, but a lot of places, if they know what kind of concert it is, they won't even have it because they don't want to have the the foolishness that comes with it, right? Rap concerts are notorious for having people getting in fights, a lot of riffraff, a lot of trash everywhere, right? So certain kinds of concerts have certain kinds of stigmas on them. So that's why I like blues. I like older concerts. I can charge a little bit more money for them. They're not gonna be rowdy. They're gonna be low key. They just want to drink and they want to have a good time, and they go home. Right? It's not all the extra stuff. Right? The last concert we had, the lady, and this was, I think it was because of the full moon. She came. It wasn't our show. This was the other show, and so she showed her ticket, but the lady at the front didn't catch it. She had an Eventbrite ticket. This show didn't sell on Eventbrite. She was looking for a particular artist. They postponed that show, so she drove down the street. Her and her kids, it was five of them. They drove down the street and came to our show. Watched the entire show because she wasn't even supposed to be at our show. Then got mad that the lady she was looking for, Summer somebody, Summer somebody, I don't know. But the lady supposed to be hosting or something. Didn't show. But obviously she wasn't at the show because she was at the wrong venue and spent that whole time. Summer Walker, thank you. And then cussing us out and going all back and forth. And so I'm assuming Summer Walker's who? She's a rapper, right? Because she was acting an ass. I said it. She was acting a whole butt. Cussing everybody out and stuff. And even her kids were like, Mom, it's not them. It's not their fault. We were at the wrong place. I mean, going. Just loud and just obnoxious for no reason. Because she was... And we don't even think she was drunk. I think she was on something else. I don't know what she was on. Is she an R&B singer? Then not Summer Walker. No, I think it was like a rapper lady or something. Is it? I thought she did rap. I don't know. But anyway, she's like 20-something. Is she like 25 or something? I don't know. But the lady was so belligerent to the point where, we had to escort her outside, and then her kids were crying and like, it's okay, Mom, and trying to calm her down. So we think she might have been on something else, but it was just like, see, no, we don't do that. And so the lady's like in her right. So this is the older lady wanting to see her, but she's 25. Let's go back older. Let's go back to TK Skull. Let's go back to RBR Barcades. Let's go back to older people, because that's just foolishness that we don't need. Don't nobody want time for any of that. No. So the clientele that you have has a lot to do with, your environment. The people who are performing have a lot to do with that environment. So, yeah. I sound like an auntie, right? Riff raff. Oh, man. That was a mess. Because she didn't have to do all that. Then you have people coming out of character. So I'm having to calm other people down. It's like, hey, calm down. No, I'm going to show her. I'm going to give her. It's principle. I was like, oh. This is supposed to be easy. This isn't even supposed to be that type of part. This is just... I'd imagine the space you're in would introduce you to a great husband potential. You meet a lot of people in this space. A lot of people. And artists are not husband potential, okay? Just so we're clear. Artists are not husband potential. They have a lot of tail being thrown at them at all times. Easily accessible on the road. So if you are, that's probably not the lifestyle you want. That's what I'm talking about, the artist. You said I wasn't. Well, who are you referring to? Who are you referring to? A lot of hardcore shows attract solid people. What you mean, like the rock shows? Is that what you mean? It just depends on the. It depends on the show. Who's performing, and then it also depends on the ticket price. That's why I do like my offer is high ticket. My offer is $1,000 because I want to attract a certain type of people. When you change the price, it changes the demographic of the people. The mature demographic that will come to these shows and assist with putting the show together. I'd imagine 35 plus. Good night, Misfit. Oh, excuse me. Good night. Have a good night. So my shows generally, like we do have one guy. He's probably 35 now. He's one of the artists, but he likes singing to older women. Like his song was I Got This Record. And so he likes older women, which essentially I guess is the reason for the shows, why he's at the shows and why all the ladies are like, oh my gosh. But yeah. So you meet some interesting people. Have I found husband material in Arkansas? No. I also don't want to necessarily live in Arkansas either. I love Atlanta, but it's Atlanta. So, then you got to ask someone like, is he sweet? Is he so-and-so? Let me know what you think. I was watching my Anwar, and he said he was in Atlanta, and he said he felt he gay to me. He's gay, but he's married, and he said he felt uncomfortable in Atlanta. Sir, how do you feel uncomfortable in Atlanta? Oh gosh. I don't know who thought my future's in Virginia. I don't know either. What part of Virginia? I don't know anybody in Virginia. But my friend is actually going to Virginia. Good night, Tubu. My friend's going to Virginia in sometime in April. So she's gonna be heading up your way. The stigma is partly why I wouldn't consider moving to ACL. I like Texas and Florida. But you're not going anywhere. I think you'll stay where you are. I think you enjoy. Do you not enjoy Virginia? I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking real estate wise, you enjoy Virginia. Good night, Tube. Because I don't know that you ever said what part of Virginia. I just know Virginia. I mean, I'm sure there are some solid guys. I haven't really gone out. But you can, love VA and will always have a home here. Most of what I do really. Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, Florida. Then go to Florida. Go to Florida. So, how'd you get a license in Florida then? So y'all have pretty bad winters there. Got it. Oh, Virginia. How often y'all get snow? Are you like having to like shovel your driveway? And what part of Florida would you move to? I am. I'm waiting on Q to write this last 2-second sentence. I don't have a real estate license. Our winters. Our winters are bad. I just want to keep my days above. 40 degrees. Okay, facts. I guess that's fair. All right, night, night. Love you all, as always. Keep smiling, keep shining. We do this every night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.